We'll keep a close eye on what's happening on track. It's my pleasure to welcome one of the fan favorites in the community, PolishThunder, up here to the Bird's Nest. Daryl, let's hear it for Daryl. Great to see him. Sorry, it's not the circumstances you were hoping for. I'm sure you had designs on making it through to the round of 8, but a great performance once again to qualify and to make it as far as you did.
My big hope was just to make it to the Tuesday racing, so I'm ecstatic that I made it that far. It's sad to get knocked out right now and not looking too good for our other Disney racer. But maybe next year, now we got some more stuff to prep for, and excited to see Ross, who is also in Orlando, and let me train on his garage track.
Yes. Well, that always helps, doesn't it? And
yeah,
we were talking about this NYCU group and the links that they've gone to prepare by printing out a track to mimic what we see here in the Summit. How big of an advantage do you think that is for them to have driven a very similar track to the one they're racing on today?
I think training on any track, there's a bit of an advantage for that. Even like Ross is, oh wow.
And with that, sorry to interrupt, but we have a new world record courtesy of Zheng Yi, NYCU CGI, 13.768 seconds, Daryl. Your reaction?
Were they sandbagging yesterday? I don't know. It brought out the big guns today, I think.
It's impressive, isn't it? They've got 3 of the top 4 now after putting 3 in the top 10 yesterday, positions 4 and 5 yesterday. Really amazing. And perhaps, again, going back to what we were talking about a moment ago, they pull out all the stops to make sure they're as prepared as possible.
Yeah, they've always been tough competitors, and this year is no different, and I'm sure we'll see some more people from NYCU next year also in the finals.
Take us through your season, the efforts you put in to be here. We've talked about just how much this means to the people who participate, but give us some idea of the amount of effort that goes into being one of the lucky 50, the talented 50 that qualify to be here.
But as being in the lucky 50, I look at this as just a great opportunity to upskill, not just for the racing, but like my career at the Walt Disney Company, I didn't know Python prior to doing any DeepRacer. It was only entirely because of DeepRacer that inspired me to start learning more Python, learn some of the data science libraries, Jupyter notebooks. So I think that it has directly contributed to my current role right now. I've moved up 2 positions, during the time that I've been doing DeepRacer. So I think it's an absolutely great upskilling opportunity and a lot of fun. A great way to get your feet wet with machine learning. I've loved every minute of it.
Would it have been possible to catapult forward in your career the way that you have without DeepRacer?
Likely not. I directly attributed that to being able to help me with my career advancement.
And then, of course, there's the fun and the community that goes along with it as well. Just a quick update. As you can see, Zheng Yi now at the top of that leaderboard, and our top 3 are all sub 14 seconds. We've got now to the point where it looks like the top 4 should be locked in with just 3 developers to go. AJM Model 1, your teammate, is sitting on the bubble here with 3 JPMC developers who finished 1, 2, 3 yesterday, still to go. What do you make of what we're about to see, Daryl?
Andy was pretty close to them yesterday, so we'll see. I think they're well within that margin of error there, potentially being above or behind Andy.
We've got the car on the track now. We'll keep tabs on it for sure. It's Roger Rabbit who is on the track first out of the JPMC teammates. But final thoughts from you, Daryl, about what this experience here being back together at reInvent has been like, and then what next year looks like for you. Are we going to see you as part of the league again?
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, every year I'll be back, and hopefully I'll bring some more Disney racers with me next year too, or at least some more Orlando people. Like I'm good friends with Ross now, and that's all through DeepRacer. So just the community is great. Absolutely love it. I hope that I can get a seat up here next year to get a better view of the track. The view is excellent, and
I should start charging for tickets,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, we'll see how I do at the blackjack tables
later.
Yeah. Like maybe I'll be able to get the seat later today.
That sounds like a winning strategy for sure. Well, Daryl, thank you so much for joining us up here. Congratulations on all your success, and thanks for putting up with me as much as you have. It's been a pleasure.
Since 2019.
Thanks,
man.
I know. He's got thick skin. Good stuff. Daryl Jezierski, PolishThunder, joining me up top as we get down to the wire here in the quarterfinals.